Alright, we're gonna go ahead, brazenly assume that it's up and running. Lose our breath for some reason. Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream. I am Triblade, back today with some more Minecraft realm play. Today's realm play number 45. It's been titled If Only I Knew What I Wanted to Do Today, because I don't quite know what I want to do today, but I think I might know what we're gonna do today. Possibly. I mean, for starters, we're not going to be able to get into the realm, so, fun stuff. Um, However, I think for today, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go tear something down and then repurpose what that thing was originally used for. All right, hold on. Stuff's getting caught. Um, Also, here's the general announcement. Oh, there's no sound. Here's the general announcement that is coming next Friday. So this time next week. Oh, hey, I've realized part of the problem. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Alright, why is game sound muted? Put that back. Next Friday will be a Phasmophobia VR stream. Then that is going to be our 20 subscriber special. Since OmaxBoy081 put us over the edge of that, so we're going to do a special for that because specials. I missed 10 subs. I think 10 subs might have happened while I wasn't streaming. So, fun stuff there. But that's the thing. And of course, if anyone out there, watching this, alright, that's just unfair. Actually, no, we're going to take these guys on because I want their goodies. If anyone out there watching this as we're still playing on this realm, which will probably be for a few years, if you want a building named after you, up until I run out of buildings, hit me up. You can pick the name of something, or you can have your name put on a villager or something. When is the special going to be? 11 a.m. next Friday. So same normal time, just taking the place of the Minecraft stream. Come down here, you bum. So 11 a.m. January the 29th of 2021. What, are they drunk? Oi. Do I have a bow? I do have a bow. Come on. I am a subpar shot today, it seems. Oh, he's dead. There's one goodie. Is he gonna come back down? Oh, he's gonna die. We're gonna miss that. Determine that we think that he didn't drop something. And wait for the next one. Come on. Come on, you 2-bit pagan. And that stream is going to be, for the special stream, that is going to be Phasmophobia VR. Nope, that's fine. Worse things have happened. Come on. Are you going to come down here? Is that just your life now? Okay, I'm going to put this back together while you're up there. We'll lull him into a false sense of security. See? Oh, I thought it worked. Do they not come down when you're looking at them anymore? What is your... Alright, we're just going to ignore him. We're going to run off with our membrane and act like he doesn't exist. And it'll be fine. Oh, now he comes down. What a loser. What a total loser. Alright, so today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get some food for starters, but toss a couple things away. Like all the bows can go in here. Phantom membrane that we got and stuff can go over here. Then we are going to... Oh, did I bring any back? I didn't. Whose stuff is that? Oh, I remember what that's from. For starters today, because I don't think I put any in here, did I? Nope. We are going to grab some food, like I said, and then we're gonna head over to the... What's a doodler, Bob? To the... I can't remember what it... To the map art area. That's what it's called. So we can grab some sand, because that's something we're gonna need. And then we're gonna go to, like, my second biggest failure on this realm, and it'll be fantastic. But first we're gonna sleep to get rid of those phantoms. And I'm gonna drink some tea, so hold on a second. Okay. Let's skedoodle on. So I think the end goal of today's stream is to have a... What's a jader? Oh, what's a jader? We're going to be making a little hatching area for sea turtles. Hold on. Alright. We're going to make a little, like, hatchery, pretty much. Just for sea turtles. So we're going to put, like... Maybe I should... should I go... So we're gonna put, like, wood around it and all that good stuff. Not wood, but, like, fences of sorts. I have to cough. Hold on. Oh. Okay. So let's go get on our cart. Go all the way there. Get the sand. We'll also pick up, if there's any cobblestone left there chilling, we'll pick that up so we can use cobblestone walls. As it stands, this is probably just going to be like a quick and ugly thing, so to speak. We're just going to put it together. It's got a sole purpose. I'm not too concerned how pretty it looks at the moment. But it's basically, we're just going to take an island that I've already mostly built, tear something down that's over it, and then make sure nothing can spawn nearby. And then we'll just be done, pretty much. Cover it in sand, put some water down. Make an artificial island on top of an island in the ocean. Yeah. So that way I can hopefully go there, hatch sea turtles, name them, and then have them continue to be there. Hopefully. I don't know, though, because this game just seems to have some kind of beef with sea turtles. So I have absolutely no idea. What are we doing? Wait, what are we doing? I wasn't paying attention. We are gonna build a little hatchery island for sea turtles. So I can try and, like, go back to getting them and organizing them. Not organizing, but getting them and using them for stuff. Because apparently, as I've said before, I wasted like 10 or 12 eggs trying to hatch them at my home base. So we're gonna come here, grab some sand and anything else that might be useful. And then just start rolling from there. So we're gonna grab one whole chest of sand. Well, half chest, single chest, not double chest. Yay, turtles. Yeah, I don't know that we're gonna hatch any today, since hatching them takes literal ages. We are gonna grab all of this stuff too, since we can probably make use of it there. We'll grab some food to bring with us. We'll grab a hoe. We'll grab carrots. I think that's all. We'll take these too. Just start chucking this stuff in here. It'll be fine. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna roll with doing for today. Where we're gonna build it is an area where I was gonna build, or attempted to build rather, a mob farm ages and ages ago. And the gist of it is that with not being able to see, man, I'm just like gone today. Without being able to see chunk borders, you can't effectively build a mob farm, like a natural spawning mob farm, like like a trap tower or something. There's another T that comes before it, but I can't remember. Tango? Tango? Tango. Tango might be right, because that might be something built by Tango Tech. Anyway, there is a natural mob spawner type, and you build it above an ocean in the middle of nowhere, and mobs spawn on it. And then you put open trapdoors down. The mobs think that it's a solid block because it's a trapdoor and they're mobs. Listen, I don't know why. I just know they do. And then they walk off and walk into a water stream, which brings them down a tube and drops them off in front of you. And then you just kill them, and it's a fantastic way to get things like gunpowder, rotten flesh, bones, all that stuff, because any mob will spawn in there. But one of the key things you need is when you're building spawn pads, each pad should kind of be in its own chunk, which is something they changed in like the past 6 months, I think. 6 months or a year. So the design I kind of knew how to build, and that like sort of worked half decently. Not as amazing as some, but worked, and also it was built on console Minecraft, so there's that. Doesn't even work anymore. So that I built that, put it all together, had it all up and running, waited for ages, staring at the thing, nothing happened, so we're just gonna go tear it down. And at that point, that's when I looked into it and found out that in one of the recent updates, I think it was the 113, 113 or 114, they changed how mob spawning works. So that's just how it be. So we're gonna tear that down, remodel the island as much as we possibly can in the span of like hour and a half, 2 hours. And hopefully have it mostly rebuilt. Hopefully. But there's still a rail line to it. So we'll come over here. We'll hop on this rail line. And then just go down here. Took all this trouble, found a place right smack dab in the middle of an ocean. Just a little tiny island. Checked it for tunnels, all that good stuff, did all the work, and it just kind of didn't work. And there should be an ender chest here, hopefully. And then this should take me up. Yep, right here. There it is, way up there. That's the thing we're going to be tearing down. So let's chuck that stuff in there. We are going to need at least one bucket. Do I have any more buckets lying around? I think that answer is a solid no. Some glass. I'm just looking at what's in here at this point. We'll also probably, in the long run, encase this island in glass. Just to be safe. So, let's go on up and just start tearing stuff down. Since that's the kind of day it's gonna be. Get all this stuff. Had a lighting system, everything. Alright, let's go ahead and start hoofing it up there. This is solid. This is probably the biggest waste of time I've ever done on this server. And it's proving to be more so, but it's fine. But I spent a good... I don't even know how many hours I spent on this, but a long time. See up here, all this good stuff. See, I'll take you in. See, here's all the spawning pads. Had these in there for spiders. Had all the water channels built. All this stuff. This was a failure and a half. And really mostly upsetting to have put it all together and have it not work. But it's fine. Because now we have all this smooth stone that we're going to get back. We're also going to realize that it's quickly becoming night and that we should probably sleep. But it's fine. Nothing floating, nothing floating. And at this point in time, we're not particularly concerned about getting stuff back. Like, if an item despawns or something, it's not the end of the world. We have probably billions of the suckers at home. So we're just trying to tear it down and get most of the stuff back. Alright, let's actually go ahead and put that there and then get rid of it. And then we'll come down here and we'll get rid of all this and just get out of here and go sleep. And then the way, see, it's a genius way of getting off, and you just kind of do that. And then you're off. Had a potato farm here and everything. This place was set up. And it never worked. It's fantastic. I had a cobblestone generator over there because I needed tons of smooth stone. And I didn't really have a ton at the time I built this. And then this kind of just didn't work. So, you know, fun stuff. Gonna do some slight improvements. To a path up. That was solidly what I wanted to do right there. Since we're probably going to be using this path a little bit. Do some improvements there. Oh, this place was setting up to be, it was meant to be the thing, and then it just pootered. Now I'm sad about it. But it's fine because now I'll get my stuff back. And this has been on the, like, teardown list. This is basically the only thing on the teardown list and has been for ages. I just never really had a reason till now because this is an already mostly leveled out island that I can do whatever I want with. And now that I have oodles of sand to go with my oodles of glass, I could, you know, construct it into an artificial island. And then cap it off with a dome or a dome of some sort. And have it just be the turtle sanctuary or turtle hatchery. And then have... Like, this can be the... can this? No, this will be the hatchery. This will be where we actually hatch them. And then at some point... nearby, still hopefully in the middle of the, still probably in the middle of the ocean, I'll build a separate platform for breeding turtle eggs. Actually, I could make that in a totally different area, just for funsies. But yeah, this is gonna be the place where I farm scoots. And then I could sell the sea turtles to people I don't like. Because then, you see, since it was sold as already grown, they couldn't breed it to get their own eggs. See, big brain moves. That's what we're all about here. No braidlet moves, only big braids. Also, unrelated to game things, well, unrelated to Minecraft things and the previous line of discussion, I was scrolling through YouTube, as I do, and saw an ad for... was it Fallout New Vegas, the New Frontier or whatever? The huge Fallout mod that has been in development for quite a while, I think. Finally got finished. Which means that might be something that, like, we could play soon. At some point. I don't know, though. But it looked pretty cool. It looked like solid. Like it looked more like it looked a lot more linear than normal Fallout, which seems a little odd on one hand, but then on the other hand, it's a DLC with completely new maps and such. Like it looked like Scratch made maps. So they probably had to make, you know, concessions or whatever. But it looked really cool overall. It looked like they chucked in new weapons and probably, I would imagine, new skills and perks too. I'm a busy bee and I got a phone call. Was it because your honey production was lacking? Were you caught lacking? Alright, that's just unfair. Alright, let's go pick up some items real quick. Lift up here. How full is my inventory? Not terrible. Alright, next step after we pick up these items is going to be to go and get rid of all the water channels. Alright, now that's just unfair. I'm going to start on that now. Look at that. Multitasking. Though I will admit, I do kind of want the lanterns back. Because lanterns are important. Man, I'm remembering I had to go through here and, like, fiddle with water channels for like, a good hour or two. Yeah, this build is just a catastrophe. Alright. That's done. That's done. Get rid of that, and then we'll probably go dump our inventory after this. We also might go make, like, a water net, so to speak, so that we don't, like, die if we fall off, because next up is the sketchy bit. Come on. Oh, crap. Do that and just act like we didn't make the mistake. Mistakes never happen unless you acknowledge them. If you don't acknowledge the mistake, it's never existed. That's a big brain move right there. Oh man. A lot, and man, I'm struggling today. It's fine. Maybe. Oh, there's a portion of the roof I missed. Poop. I had words to say. I don't know. But, yeah. And I'm gonna do the setup for... If I could keep a straight train of thought, that'd be fantastic. I'm gonna do the setup for... we can keep going a little bit longer. I'm gonna do most of the setup for the VR stream today. So that way we'll just be ready and raring next Friday. That way we could just hop in. And it'll be fantastic. And I have seen some people play Phasmophobia. I've not seen them play VR. So I know what's going on. But it's gonna be the struggle. That's also of the games I already have. The thing that seems most special like for a thing to play. Right? I mean, it'd be that or Outlast, but I've seen Outlast a million times, so I know most of the jump scares. Also, it was never that really terribly scary to me in the first place. But who knows? Maybe we'll find something new out today. Today? Next Friday. So I'm not gonna... I've made a distinct effort not to mess with Phasmophobia until I stream. Yeah, so... Alright, so next step is gonna be to come and take all these trapdoors down before we get too much further in. So many trapdoors went into this. This whole thing was unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and make a little pathway down. Just to make it easier getting down from here to get the stuff that falls down this tube. I don't know, maybe I should look into how new trap towers work in an effort to see if I could build another one, because they really are the best way to get stuff like gunpowder. Which I kind of desire a lot of, since I have Elytra now. So, you know, fun stuff. Alright, we're gonna not care about those and just start shoving stuff into chests. We'll also probably have to build more chests soonish. There's 2 traders here. You got anything good, homeboy? Sea pickle, ink sac, lily pad, packed ice. Man, if only I had a bow. What you got, bud? Pumpkin glowstone slime. 4 emeralds for a slime ball? That's awful. What literal garbage. Alright, I know I said we're gonna leave these, but I can't really leave these at this point. My hoarder nature is taking over. Oh man, look at all these ones that are just chilling out here floating. Just having a good time. Alright, let's hit the sleeple deeple. Machine'll deedle. Did I put that spare bread somewhere? There's just spare bread. Spare bread has become bread. I'm also suddenly realizing that instead of building the turtle farm down there, we could build it up here. Since this is built to be... I'm gonna use this. Since this was specifically built to be above spawn limits. So we might build it down there. Like, use that as the start to our island. Alright, now where did we started over here. Let's start just hacking down trapdoors. Because what I'm thinking we're gonna do... Oh yeah, signs too. Signs gotta go. What I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna build the base island. Like, we're gonna build an island out of the smooth stone. Then we'll go ahead. Actually, I should probably be taking these off with me this go around. And then what we'll do is put sand and water on top of that. And then that's where the sea turtles will sit. I think it's a flawless plan. And could never fail. It's perfect. You think... Oh, just like my plans for this place. No failure around except our own. It's just the way I like it. We don't need other people's failures around here. I deal with that enough and must not stream time. Man, I really did put so much resources. So many resources into this build, and then it just didn't work. It's kind of like the Guardian farm me and my friend built just for them to patch it the, like, day after, pretty much. Though that one worked, so that one's a little bit different. Until they patched it, at least. At which point, you know, it was patched, so no worky no more. Which is unfortunate. Though we did get a lot of prismarine just from taking down the temple, which is pretty nice. But I really should investigate and possibly invest in another guardian farm of some variety, because they are very helpful. I could probably start leaving those signs there, and that would probably be a lot faster. I don't know, but those are guardian farms are a huge investment of time and resources. And also sometimes sponges apparently just disappear. Which is mostly stupid. Don't like disappearing sponges. Disappearing sponge bad. You know, if it weren't for the fact that, well, maybe a mycelium biome could also work for this kind of stuff, but we would have to transplant sand there. I don't know if that would jack up. I think that would jack up the spawning, which is unfortunate. Things to think about in the future. Who knows? Maybe we'll put this together and then it won't work. And then we'll just realize that this is the failure spot. Anything built here de facto doesn't work. It's like the Bermuda Triangle of construction areas. Anything built within this instantly loses productivity. Right. I might have to fight with the guy that built this though, because it's pretty annoying to tear down, not gonna lie. I'm also pretty sure I could actually just leave the signs. Pretty sure once I tore the block up that they're sitting on, they'll disappear. Man, I could build a castle out of trapdoors with all the trapdoors I've got here. I think this is an absurd amount of trapdoors. Was it 6 stacks I put into this? 6 or 7, I think. Jeez. Alright, next time I have to do a build with this many trapdoors, that should maybe be an indicator that it'll probably fail, and someone should probably stop me. Forethought. If only I had that. My hindsight's amazing though. That's 2020. Castle trapdoor sounds pretty cool. Yeah. I'll build an entire village out of just trapdoors. We could call it Dorenheim. We're getting close to being done with the trapdoors. Still though, I can't believe I put this many, I took this much time to place this many trapdoors. Man. The more I look at this, the more I realize it was just a poo stick from the start. Destined for failure. Destined for depression. Destined for sleepiness. Alright. Let's start tearing these down. Finish tearing this bit first. Then we'll start tearing down the spawn platforms. I didn't want to tear out that bit just yet, but you know, it's fine. I think we are going to build it on the platform below us. Build the little island there. Then roll forward from there. Yeah, there goes the sign, so we can just leave them there for now. And then we'll plop some eggs down or something if we have time. I should, in theory, be able to mostly complete this stream. Then I'll probably finish it off stream if I have the time, and then just show it off on stream. Because there's not really going to be much to it. It's just going to be the island. Sky Island, mind you. A dome, probably. I'm gonna pick up these items and then we're gonna hop on down. Go sleep and check these in a chest. Alright, that was a little more painful than I intended it to be. Kinda like that. Then we'll just swim on over. You know, something just occurred to me that kind of makes me want to test something out. But if I had Frostwalker on my boots, like the enchantment Frostwalker, I couldn't do that. I would get killed by fall damage, which is a good thing to think about now, because what Frostwalker does, for those that are unaware, is it makes a patch of ice that you can walk on, and it makes it as you go when you walk over stuff like the ocean or whatnot. So you could just, in theory, run across the ocean instead of needing a boat or something. And if you did that, you would solidly die, because it makes it in proximity to the water. So as you step closer to the water, more ice begins to appear in front of you. So like you would just dive, and then right before you got to the ground, it would make a little patch of ice for you to walk on, but instead of walking on it, you would just break your legs and die. And that would be so much funnier if it had the old school oof instead of the snapping sound that we have now for damage. The ooh sound. They should also bring that sound back. That sound was fantastic. I miss those days of Minecraft. Back in the days before hunger. Before enchanting, that's a while ago. The diamond pickaxes would last basically forever. And the only thing you really needed them for desperately was for obsidian. Oh, the good old days. When life was simpler. When zombies dropped feathers. Pigmen dropped pork chops. I think of other stuff. Oh, mobs. Well, this is kind of how Xbox works, which is a little weird. But, before mob breeding for, like, pigs and cows, and they just spawned and despawned as they pleased. Kind of like how turtles do. So you couldn't, like, trap a cow and keep it somewhere, really. I think there were ways, but I don't really think there wasn't really, like, a game mechanic to keep a mob in a particular place. What other stuff was there? Because I know there was more. Bricks. Oh, cookies. When cookies were more valuable than diamonds. Before jungles, before cocoa beans. When the forests were pretty much the only biome around. Gosh, those are so long. That's from so long ago. It kind of makes me sad. Now, this is something I can't, like, if you played it, you know it. But the old school Minecraft Xbox 360 edition tutorial world. Like where the nether portal was hidden in the sign. Man. That's from ages ago. Back when Minecraft had tutorial. Does Minecraft still have tutorial worlds? Gosh, I don't even know. But I remember whenever they would release a new title update, TU as it was pretty much deemed back then, they would change the tutorial world, and it was fun because you could go in there and find, like, you wouldn't get achievements for it, but there were little things that were, like, kind of hidden away in the sides and stuff. All that kind of crazy nonsense. From ages long gone at this point. Man. Or the only way to get, like, these smooth stone blocks was to go into creative, and you had to spawn them. Like, you couldn't, they weren't even in the creative inventory. You had to use a command to get them. Man, that's so long ago. Somehow I've gotten on a nostalgia trip. I don't even know how. At this point, I'll just mention random stuff. I remember when potions were added to Minecraft. And at that point, my friends would frequently come over to my house, and I had an Xbox with the title update and all that stuff. And we would just chill and play. Well, not chill, but we would just play. And I remember when that came out, we all died a solid 10 times fighting blazes. And then we got out and realized that we didn't even have everything we needed. So we had to go back in to the nether fortresses to find all the stuff we needed. And like halfway through we had to take a break to eat. So like we just left there and we came back. When we came back, the blazes had burned down the door. Because we had used a wooden door because we had figured the blazes, they, you know, contrary to the fact that they're like a fire elemental, they won't burn the door down. It's a wooden door. Those things are basically invincible. And it burned down the door, and I'm pretty sure it killed everyone that was in the little hidey hole. Because I'm pretty sure there were 2 of us in the hidey hole and then 2 in the overworld getting stuff, like getting food and whatnot for us. And the 2 people that were in the hidey hole, the 2 or 3, all just perished. Excuse me, the good old days. A time long gone at this point. I can't remember when that was. That had to have been like 2012 or something. Gosh, that's almost 10 years ago at this point. Wild. I also remember back when you had to have, in order to do Minecraft split screen, you had to, like, if you were like me and used the AV cables for your Xbox 360 to play Minecraft on, you couldn't do split screen for the longest time. You had to use an HDMI cable. Weird stuff like that. Or the old crafting UI. When console editions had like totally different crafting UIs. Like they're still different now. Crap. But the level of different then was crazy. Man. Those days were so long ago. It feels so weird to think about it. Oh. Or like, I'm trying to think of other things that were relevant. That, well, not relevant at this point. Anything's relevant. Gosh, I also remember when they added in Desert Temples to Console Edition. Oh, that's just unfair. That was ages ago, too. Because they added in potatoes and stuff at the same time. And me and my friend had to go through, like, 5 worlds, I think it was, trying to get a seed with a desert temple in it. Because at that point in time, Console Edition and 360 Edition still to this day has a limit on how many chunks the world can be. So you had to like make a world, fully explore it, which only took like 20 minutes. And then if it didn't have like something like that, like a jungle or a desert temple, for instance, you were just out of luck. You just had to cry pretty much. And just start a new world. Or some people also had spare Xboxes and spare accounts, and so they would run, because there was no dedicated servers, no realms, no nothing at this point. And so people would run what were basically dedicated servers on an Xbox. They would just have a spare profile logged in all the time on that Xbox. and people would be friends with it and they would just join and leave as they pleased. But since optimization was terrible at that point, the desync and lag from it was crazy, because if you basically had more than like 3 people, including yourself, on a world, unless you were in the same chunk, everything just was awful. Like, even doing what I'm doing right now would take like twice as long because the lag, like, that 360 couldn't handle basically being a server. But people did it anyway, and that was just kind of your life. That's a time long gone and a half right there. Those is the olden days. Man. Oh, I'm kind of sad. That, because we're going to leave that there, because that's how we're going to get up and down still. Alright, let's take this down, and then we'll go sleep and decide where we're going next. Or, oh, old school. I can't even remember how you do them anymore. But, like, old school dupe glitches were really big on console because you had a finite world. So you had limited diamonds. Like, there was basically, unless you got a really nice world, there was a roundabout of stack and a half, 2 stacks of diamonds per world. And sometimes if you were lucky, you could get a world that would only have like 10. Alright, let's go dump our inventory and sleep. Because worlds at that point were only like 4 chunks by 4 chunks or 5 chunks by 5 chunks. Something small like that. Man. Those days were crazy. Those are also the days of like old school Minecraft YouTubers too. Like the Bajan Canadian or Sky Does Minecraft or stuff like that. Alright. We're gonna take that amount and decide that's good, and then, oh wait, I'm gonna need slabs too. So let me go make a couple stacks of them. Because we'll just flatten out what's already up there and then build from there. Man. One more set of those. Good. Man, that time was so long ago. Or when, like, Sky Does Minecraft was a thing. Now that is ages and ages ago. That might as well be a different century at this point. Like, back when they had their little Minecraft, like, Bajan Canadian, Basherverse, Trumu. All those guys had their own little Minecraft thing in, like, I think I touched on this last Minecraft stream. Like when Prison Break was like the big thing for Minecraft YouTubers. And so they were doing loads of it. Man. Those days were ages ago now. Those really might as well be a different century. I also need this many slabs. Alright. Should break those with silk touch. Alright, at this point in time, we're just going to start making arbitrary shapes pretty much. Alright. So, for starters, I know I want this area to be kind of the water area. So we're going to go by, build a kind of funky shape, we'll say. Make it look kind of natural. In the sense that it's not really a normal shape. Try to avoid lines that are straight for too long. Step back on here. Grab some more stacks of the good stuff. Look at that, you can see the lava. Sorry, getting distracted. We are actually going to build this portion kind of straighter. Put a little outcropping of stuff there. Then bring this back over like that. And now we'll go ahead and we'll start filling this in. And or like, I don't know if he still does, but like when Captain Sparkles was like the biggest Minecraft YouTuber, and he was the first one to do, like he was one of the first people to get an Oculus Rift or like do VR Minecraft. Yeah, it's weird to think about how long ago that was. Yeah. Any hoozlers, we're just gonna make this, we're gonna make the water portion too thick, so there's gonna be another portion of water. And then a fair bit of sand for the turtles to hatch on. Then at some point, I am gonna have to think about how to like get stuff out of here. Gonna make this a little bit wider. By a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. Because we are going to make a little, like, less deep portion. But I think only on one side. Have a deep end and shallow end like it's some kind of public pool. Like that. Or kind of like that. This is looking flawless. Also realizing we might not have brought quite enough stone with us, but it'll be fine. Alright, so I think that from about, we're arbitrarily going to pick here. And then just come this way along the periphery, sort of. Kind of like that. That is going to be the pretty much just straight drop off side. And then we're going to bring that around to about there. And then here is where we'll start the kind of larger shallow section of this. Give it a couple blocks like that. You know, try to avoid uniformity in it. Some straight lines are okay, but only if we say so. That, and then arbitrarily pick a point like that and just make it deeper. Well, less, you know, a larger shallow portion. Then come here and come out a bit. That, and then pretty much call that it. Then bring our edge around, and then you'll, holy cow, we should probably sleep soon. So we'll finish this little edge bit, and then we'll go sleep. And it'll be fantastic, and it'll be fine. And then we'll come up and put the edge down for the sandy bit. And then we'll just start placing sand. Boom. There's that. And we'll leave the water elevator right there, because that'll still be the way we get up and down. And we shouldn't have to worry much about... And we don't have to worry about turtles getting stuck in it at all at this point, since they can't really go down and up. I mean, they could try, but it wouldn't really work very well. So we can chuck all of that in there. come right here and grab some more of the smooth stone. Take our axe off the hotbar. And then go right back up and start building again. It'll be fantastic. It'll be this is going to be a greenhouse for turtles. Alright. Let's do what is called a pro gamer move and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and build an outline first, since we're going to try to keep the same general shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put a block there, and 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then like that. Just go out like that. Sure, we can do this a lot different. Then 1, boom, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then in 1. We're gonna try to make this a vaguely similar but not really shape. Actually, I'm also realizing that we need to build this up a level, but it's fine. This is fine. This is just planning phase 1. All right, just gonna be sand there, sand there, sand there. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. Act like our mistakes don't exist. Because they don't. Boom. Pro gamer. Alright. 1. Make this look. Maybe. Yeah, this will be fine. This is a fat island. This is going to be the most flawless island ever built by anyone. Yeah. Come this way. Put lots of space in here for our turtles. Because they need the good space. Alright, maybe don't be like that block. This is fine. Hey, look, you can see the railway over there. Right there. That's the railway to the Prismarine farm. That wasn't quite what I wanted to do, game, but it's fine. I forgive you. We're gonna do a couple like that and then just come in a couple. Boom. And now we'll start filling it in. And then we'll be golden. Since it really doesn't matter how we fill it in, we can just do it however we want. It is our canvas to do as we please. But if you do fail art school with your canvas, please be mindful of what you do. Alright, let's bring this part into touch. Just like that. And then that'll be how we get back out there. We are going to need to run down and get more stone soon. It'll be fine. This is the perfect island. There's nothing wrong with it. This is fantastic. This is gonna be a sea turtle's dream. This is also going to take quite a bit more time to fill in than I thought, but it's fine. Yep. It is fine. Nothing is wrong. All is well. If anyone tells you otherwise, don't be their friend. Because even when something seems like it's not fine, it's fine. You feel me? Just, if there's ever a time you think to yourself, man, this might not be fine, just go, it's fine, and then it'll be fine, you know? It's magic. This is a beautiful island. It is the island to end all islands. It's fine. No one's realized anything. No mistakes have been made. Mistakes don't exist. Only happiness. Like I said, if you don't think about the mistakes, they don't exist. So just don't think about them. Because if you don't think about them, they aren't there. I'm also suddenly realizing, man, I sure hope there isn't a, like, Y level cap that turtles can't spawn after a certain Y level. Other than, like, you know, 256. But it's fine. Nothing is wrong. If not, we'll have a sweet island that we can put a vacation home on. Gonna have to get a little wet to get in, but it's fine other than that. You know? Sometimes you need to get wet before you vacation. Also, these clouds are annoying me. I think once we have the sand, we'll mostly be out of them. Also, I could maybe just turn clouds off. But it's fine. Alright, let's go get more stone and sleep too. Look at all those fish just spawning there. How fishy of them. Oh. I could do that in real life right now, probably. It's probably enough stuff. Yeah, it'll be fine. This is flawless. This seems hit me real hard right now. Oh, man. I'm also realizing I'm gonna have to name at least a couple of the turtles in here. Which is slightly unfortunate. Which means I'm gonna be... On the upside though, there will be water in here, which means I can spend a lot of my time fishing. Which is what you want. You can get like mass amounts of name tags. I could also put an item, I suppose, an item elevator of sorts. Which would probably just consist of a couple hoppers and a dropper or something. Maybe a dispenser rather, but you know, things. Alright. Maybe we won't have enough. It's questionable. Alright, next step is sand, which is good. Place. Alright. Well, there's the shape of our little island. Yeah. This'll be fine. Gotta do a sweet 360 no scope. Alright, that's not what I wanted to do in, like, the slightest. So, let's just chuck all that stuff in there. Go in here. Should be right here. Get out our sand, and then we'll just go right up. Actually, do I have a spare bucket somewhere? Do I have a spare bucket somewhere? No, I don't have a spare bucket somewhere, I guess. Oh, I do have a spare bucket somewhere. Look at that. I'm the bucket master. So we're going to need those right after we're done with the sand. Ooh, wait. I should go get torches. And glowstone, maybe. fine. We'll live. It's fine. It's fine. All is well. Nothing is wrong. We're just gonna sand ourselves up in here. See, each of these blocks of sand started out at the local beach, but then I started taking red Solo cups full of sand home, and now I have my own beach in my backyard. Or rather I did, but now that sand is here. So the long and short of it is that sand on public beaches is free, because they can't stop you. Like, think about how preposterous it would be to stop someone over a red Solo cup of sand. Like, no one's gonna stop you over that. No one's gonna think, oh geez, I gotta stop this guy. He's got a red Solo cup full of sand, you know? What are they gonna do? Tell you can't take it? At that point, you can just put it in your pocket and say, oh, sorry. It's just sand from swimming. You know? Because at that point, they'd have to, like, make people wash off and put all the sand back specifically from where they got it. You feel me? Like, imagine like the police officer, like trying to explain to his superior that he stopped you because you had a cup of sand. He would be the not employee of the month for that month. He would probably get stuck with meter duty. And their stupid little, well, not stupid little, but their silly little golf carts. They actually still use golf carts, or do they have? Because some places have not mopeds. What on earth are they called? Man, I really can't remember what they're called. The little two-wheeled things where you push to go forward and pull to go backwards. Man. Like the adult version of a hoverboard. Adult version? Adult version. We'll roll with adult version because hoverboard solidly says Zoomer all over it. I don't know why I can't think of anything but moped for them. But I cannot remember what they're called. But those things. Like, I think one of the police stations near me actually has a couple of those. That some of them ride around on. Also, the idea of, like, a police agency adopting hoverboards just popped into my head. Imagine a little hoverboard with, like, sirens on it. That would be hilarious. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. A hoverboard with little light bars on the sides that flash. Oh, man. Says police on it somewhere. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Has stupid bright LED lights on it. Quality. They could issue them to troopers. Oh, that'd be quality. Imagine trying to rob a store and you get stopped by a cop on a hoverboard. Oh man. That'd be hilarious. That sounds like something out of like a Babylon Bee article. Or an Onion article. Buy one piece of sand that is gone forever now. I wonder how hard it'd be to shoot a gun from on a hoverboard. Probably be weirdly disorienting. I'm actually trying to think if people have done it before, because I feel as if that's something that's been done before. But I can't say so off the top of my head. But it's fine. Because at this point, I'm just a rambling rambler. Alright. Let's go sleep. That wasn't what I wanted to do, but it's fine. This is a near-death experience and a half. It's fine because we made it, so we're golden. And we're just about done. Which is pretty good. Pretty nice. Wonder who put all this sand here without thinking to put a water block there. Let's fix that. We'll go water, 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 water. Alright. Flawless. Where did we stop? I don't really know that it really matters though at this point. This is gonna be a fantastic place for little turtles to grow up in peace. Just as soon as I get rid of the clouds. Because they're tilting me. Actually, can I even turn clouds off on this video? Thank you guys. Render clouds. Take clouds away. Oh, that's so much better. Don't nobody need clouds in their life. Clouds just bring depression and sadness. Clouds are the opposite of optimal. They're what we in the business call suboptimal. It's fine, because don't nobody need that. Suboptimability. That's what clouds are. We should build a floating city too at some point. Floating cities could be nice. They could just float around being floating. Man. Floating city would be cool to build. It'd be a pain in the butt though. That's solidly on the list now. Floating castle. That's a solid idea. It really is solidly something that should be done at some point. I don't think you could go wrong with a floating city. Alright. Getting pretty close. It's looking pretty nice up here. Pretty sandy. Pretty coarse and pretty grainy. We could call this place Sandpaper. Like, that could just be the name of this island. Just like, the stone could be the paper, and then, like, the sand could be the sand. You feel me? Sandpaper. That's a fantastically flawless idea. Nothing could go wrong. We could beat scissors. And by beat, I mean we could just dull their blades until they become useless. Which is basically the same thing. I'm losing my ability to play stuff fast, but it's fine. All is well, nothing is wrong. I'm also getting kind of hungry. I'll probably go eat a peanut butter and jelly or something. Those sound nice. Actually, maybe I won't because I don't think we have milk. Which is pretty unfortunate. So maybe I'll go out and get milk. We have used an absurd amount of sand. I don't even know. Oh, yeah, we're done with sand pretty much after this. Because after this, we're just going to put... After this, I was thinking we'll put an edge of smooth stone at this level and then put the glass on top of that. And then that can be our little floating castle pod thing. Straight out of the Jetsons. Yeah. And I'll probably handle the lighting off stream too. I'll probably come by and put glowstone in here, but for now, other than adding the water, which we're about to do, this place is pretty much done. So let's get water in. Alright, what is the problem here? Apparently that was the problem here. Should be able to go right there. Should I know? Not right there. Right there. Use that. 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 Just water in the plants. one right there, right? Yep, right there. 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 And right there. And then that's the first layer done. And we'll come over here, we'll place one there and there. And we'll come by and do them like this. Does that, that does that. Fantastic thing it is placing water. Right like that, should take it straight across, yep. Right, yep, there we go, keep going straight across. Beautiful. Fluid dynamics, kids. You can learn them all in Minecraft. Look at that. You're just not gonna fill in the last portion, are you? Oh, that's stupid. Alright, now I might have to fight you because you've broken. Oh, I never filled in that portion on the bottom layer. That's part of the problem. There we go. Now we're chooching and working. There we go. Okay, we should like sleep now and then go back up and finish the water. And then we'll call stream after that. And I'll probably finish this up sometime later in the day or something. Putting the dome on it and such. This is a pretty nice island though. Pretty solid. Not gonna lie. Oh, there's a bit that needs to get filled in. We won't make the same mistake as last time this time. Alright, let's start here. Chooching along like this. It'll be fine. Once we get our starting line started, we should be able to just start going straight across. Yeah, like that. Is that gonna stop? That's gonna stop here. Yep. Someone's gotta kill the fun. This is pretty unfortunate. I remember this being a lot easier. But I also think a lot of the times when people do this stuff, they do it with ice, now that I remember it, rather than doing it with just straight water. But it's fine. We are professionals. That's a good sound. Except no, it really isn't. Alright. Look at that. There is our pool. Alright, that's pretty nice. There's our island. Done and did. Let's take a look at it from a little higher. That's a nice looking island. Got lots of water, got lots of sand. The turtles will love it. Alright. Nope. Alright. Let me hop back down. Yep, that's a safe enough place to jump. Here's a skeleton right there. Alright. I'm gonna go hide over here by the portal, and that's where we are gonna end the stream. Gonna hit the good old-fashioned save and quit. So, with that being said, that is gonna be the end of the stream today. If you've enjoyed the stream up to this point by some miracle at this point, do feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I stream 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Today was Friday, which means it's Minecraft. However, next Friday, which should be Friday, January the 29th of 2021, will be a special, will be the 20 subscriber special, and for that we're going to be playing Phasmophobia VR. I bought the program I needed to buy. Now I'm going to go ahead and go set it up and all that good stuff. It'll be fantastic. But that's really it at this point. I think there's not really anything else I need to announce. Thank you all very much for liking and subscribing. A huge thanks to those who have done so already. You guys are the supportiest support to ever support the support. But that's really gonna be it. I'll finish this off stream and then show pictures or clips or something about it next time we are together, which will be Monday, the 25th, I think, right? 25th, yep. But that is going to be it for me today, so I thank you all very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.